Welcome, cosmic explorers, to our celestial haven. Today we have a remarkable treat in store for you. We are diving headfirst into the enigmatic universe of Andromedan Contactee, Alex Collier. But before we embark on this cosmic journey, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to join our ever-expanding community. Trust us, you won't want to miss a single moment of the awe-inspiring content we're about to unleash. Sit back and relax and listen to Alex Collier on the journey beyond our realm and into a new Earth density.
Hi, Alex. So excited to be in the webinar. Are we entering a new density or vibration? Lately, I'm having dreams that give some information. I appreciate your comments. Best regards. I still don't get this, like, fifth density, fifth dimension, first dimension, second dimension. Can you explain a little bit about that, just to kind of give some context in there?
Okay, was that you or was that his question?
That second bit was me.
Okay. To answer the original question, yes, we are. Are we in fifth yet? No. We're certainly moving into fourth. We have the energies of fourth and fifth expanding themselves into our physical realm, which is why you're seeing the frequency change and you're seeing the activation of people's DNA, the activation of pockets of negative emotion and spiritual emotion and energy popping all over the planet. There is a great deal of negative energy that's been built up and suppressed that is being released now. And it has to because of the light. You cannot ascend carrying all that negative frequency with you or negative field. One of two things has to happen. Those carrying the negative field either die off, taking the negative field with them and then releasing it when they die, or they release it while they're still alive and move into a higher scale of frequency. Now, what is first density? Well, first density would be the basic physicality of the planet, the chemistry of the planet, the rock, etc. Then you have nature. Then you have oceanic life, chemical structure, the chemical structure of the planet. That's another dimension. Then you have third, where you have consciousness, self-conscious life that's existing, which would be nature as we see it on the surface, which includes us. All of these things are changing and these frequencies are ascending. Now, you're aware that some life forms are disappearing from the surface of the planet. Now, of course, the narrative is it's all humanity's fault. The reality is some of that is true, but not all of it. As the dimensional frequency rises, some life forms were only designed, their DNA was only designed to vibrate to a certain point so that they could only exist within a realm of third density frequencies. Once those frequencies shift, for example, the Schumann resonance being roughly stable at 13 now, many life forms that were created to be in this ecosystem, this experiment, they're going to go away because they can't vibrate at that frequency. Some can adapt based on the creation of their DNA sequences. Remember, most of the life that came to Earth was brought here from somewhere else. And then it was genetically altered to see if it could survive in this ecosystem. You know, this is called terraforming. Races know how to do this. I mean, we're babes in the woods, guys. There are civilizations that are visiting this planet that are millions and millions of years old. The Anunnaki, their civilization goes back millions of years. They know shit. They know how to do stuff. The same with the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, even the Plejarians, regardless of they have technological prowess that we don't have, that we would look at it today and say, God, that's a miracle, because it would seem godlike. But it's really not. It's a technical prowess that they have learned through experience and generation after generation, practicing the law of consistency, educating your generations to move forward, not to retard backwards. You only do that if you want to enslave. So, yes, we are definitely moving into a newer frequency. It's exciting. It's really, really exciting. It's exciting to see so many people wake up. I have known people who knew no part that I have worked with, years and years ago. I have a really good friend of mine that I've known 34 years now. And he was never into this. And I never spoke about this stuff. Even, while I was doing the lectures, in my workspace and in my relationship space, unless it came up and someone asked me about it, I'm that way to this day. I don't bring up the subject at all. Because I would never want to force my opinion on anybody, nor do I necessarily want to be called, the devil, the Beelzebub's bowel movement, as I was after I did Art Bell. Oh my God, the shit I was called, it's just amazing. So I don't go there. Even to this day, I never talk about it. I have people that live here that I see walking their dogs, and they have, unless they've looked me up, they have no idea, that what I talk about and what my passion is. And it's just better that way. But to see people waking up, and people that I've known for years and years and years finally come around, and they're now accepting this idea of what's going on in the world. A perfect example of this would be Steve Quayle. 25 years ago, everything was the devil, and now he gets it. He totally gets it. And others, that were just, everything was the devil. And, that's a completely fabricated narrative to hide what's been going on all these years. So, there's evil, obviously, but to put it all on one guy's shoulders, no. But anyway, now they get it. Now they sound like me in a lot of ways, or at least what I did 15, 20 years ago. So it's great to see people waking up, and it's moving people to think for themselves, to explore different alternatives, to take themselves out of that little box. The biggest problem science has is themselves. It's their own dogma. And when people are stuck in a dogma, it's very difficult to penetrate that. You have to let them sit with their dogma until it absolutely collapses on itself, because it makes no sense and it doesn't solve any problems or answer any questions for them about their life and what's going on. You got to just let it go. And that's what I've learned. And I've moved on. And now, many of these people from my past are coming back and saying, yo, Collier, wow, I had no idea, and now we can have a conversation about stuff. Now I can share stuff with them without them, sprinkling me with holy water. But of course it's very hot here. I wouldn't mind the shower, but it's all the other stuff. And And that, you can believe in all this and still believe in God and worship and honor God. Because ultimately that's the source of all this contrast and difference and amazing depth that all life is.
The time has come to transcend boundaries and embrace the cosmos with open minds and open hearts. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and join the celestial conversation by leaving a comment below. Prepare to embark on a journey that will reshape your understanding of the universe. As we part ways for now, always remember to keep your cosmic curiosity alive, for the cosmos is boundless, and the wonders it holds are infinite. Together, we will uncover truths that defy conventional understanding. Until our next celestial encounter, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for your continued support, which fuels our mission to shed light on the universal mysteries that surround us. If you would like to see Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we host an online seminar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming online seminars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.